Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. I'm so proud of myself being ready early. Let's get organized for the camera. All right. Let's see. See, there's a couple likes on an item. I'll go ahead and pull that one out. Just trying to get prepared. Give it a couple minutes till 11 to kind of start. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hi, Lindsay. Good morning. Who else popped in? Don't want to miss anybody. Don't mind my finger. Hi, good morning. If you're looking for anything specific, just let me know. Hi, Kimmy. Thank you for hanging out this morning. I'm going to give it one more minute before I start pulling some items. One more minute and we'll start pulling and starting the show. All right. Oh, more people popping in. Sorry, guys. I was looking at my other screen. I think I saw Matt or Maddie. Good morning, good morning. All right. It is 11 a.m. here in North Texas. I'm Mariah with an O, Moriah. Like I said, I'm in North Texas. We're going to be doing a lot of big items today. We are moving to a new house at the end of the week. It's so crazy. So I'd love to sell off my beauties, the big ones, so they don't get damaged or anything like that in the move. All right, let's see if we have any pre-bids. Nope. All right. Let me go through and see what I can pull up. I do have a couple things that I haven't shown before. So we'll just run through it. Just trying to find a good one to start out with. Let's see. What should we start with? I don't even know. We'll start with a small. We'll do that. We'll start with a small and work our way up. How's that sound? So let me pull this up. And if you'd like to follow me, oh, hi. Hi, Nona, Mama Debbie, Cow Lady, Jolene. Good morning, good morning. Sorry if I missed somebody else. Facebook. If you go ahead and follow me on Facebook, I much appreciate it. Because I'd love to be able to stream to Facebook as well. I just need like 25 more followers over there to be able to stream from here to Facebook. And it's the Facebook page is just the Morye Finds, Morye Finds. Just go over there and follow me. Just give me a click. Give me a follow. All right, so we're looking at this paperweight. It is red and blue with the swirls and the amazing Bullicante in there. Let's measure this, shall we? So it is, it's actually almost 4. No, just kidding. It's 3.5. It's 3.5 tall. I was right in the listing. It is not marked, but look how pretty. It's pretty substantial. It's like good width too. About 2 3/4. Got some good weight. And then here is the shiny, super smooth bottom. You can see all the entrances where they put in the swirls down there. I love that. I love it when they have that on there. Gives it a more authentic. Hi, Jill. Ziada, hello. Good morning, good morning. We're looking at this lovely paperweight. Just to get started, we're kind of going to do a couple smalls and then work our way up to some bigger items. And just go from there. See what everybody likes, what they want to see. We'll just have some fun. Have some fun this morning. All right, let's go ahead and run that. It is 3.5 inches tall. The beautiful Bullicante. Swirl bubbles in there. Bubbles very much complement. Hi guys, bling me up, Freya. Oh, Genuine Lee Joseph is in. Amazing, thank you. That is yours. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful way to start off the show. I appreciate it. All right, I have this beautiful Baliq base. Hi, Emily. Good morning. I have not shown this before, and it has the lovely little yellow that Baliq is known for, the little hint of it on the inside. You kind of see it a little better that way. And then I love the flowers. If you've seen a couple of my shows, you know flowers are my jam. And I love the leaves with the flower details. No chips or cracks. And then here is the bottom. Get it the right way. Baliq, Ireland. I could not tell you what this part says, but it's Baliq in there, Ireland. Congratulations, you're very welcome. Genuinely, Joseph. Let's measure this guy. It is 6.5, right there at 6.5. Kind of the widest part is 2 3/4. Here is the inside. just a little dusty. That's it on the inside. And again, no chips or cracks. And this is going to be just a $10 start. And take a picture. I'm very much a visual person, so even if I write in all the details, I'm going to forget what I'm even talking about. I guess this one wouldn't be as crazy because it has the name brand Baliq on it. $10 start on this beautiful kind of medium to small vase. Oh, let me change the weight on this. Any shipping overages over $1, I definitely refund, because sometimes the combined shipping gets crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me, I'm just typing it in wrong, or what it is. All right, let's publish. This is up. Again, this is, what did I say? 6.5? Yeah, 6.5 inches tall. It's just pretty. You can see the flowers. Just the fun little hint of yellow, perfect for spring. I think that little hint of yellow just definitely pushes it to the spring vibe. And more flowers up there. And there's the marking. And we'll run this now. The Olympics over. Oh, are they? I didn't think the hockey game yesterday was the last of it, which is crazy that they won right at the 40-year. Freya is in. Thank you so much. Amazing. That is yours. Thank you. Thank you. The 40-year anniversary of their miracle game. It was very cool to see the last little bit at my sister's house yesterday. You're very welcome. Congratulations. I appreciate you. All right, let's do another little small. Again, flowers. Calla lilies are one of my favorites. I'd say tulips are my favorite flower, but I had calla lilies for my wedding, so they're up there too. Here is a Mexican clay mug, Mexican pottery clay mug. The bottom is painted, but you can see the beautiful clay on the inside. Hi, Angie. Good morning, good morning. We're looking at this beautiful mug. This will just be an $8 start on this little guy. Actually, not that little for a mug. 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then it does go down to 4 for the inside. And this opening is right at, the actual opening part is 3 inches. It's a decent sized little mug, and it is glazed all the way in there. That's just a glazing mark that you kind of see the lighter part in there, just a glazing mark. All right, so let's pull this one up. I should say make one. Calla lily Mexican pottery mug. $8 start. Hi, Fluffy Tea. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Vintage Vanessa, welcome in. we are looking at this lovely Mexican pottery calla lily mug. Hi, Ida. Good morning. All right, and we are going to start that. It is running. Beautiful calla lily hand-painted mug with the beautiful lines of gold sparkles. Thank you for looking at that. Okay. Let me get a drink of some caffeine. All right. Does anybody else's kiddo have like a later bedtime? My kiddo, he falls right to sleep at 10:15. But then this morning he's up at 7:30. And I'm not a quick one to go to sleep, so I lose those hours after I put him to bed. So I've had some likes on this vase. It's like a black clay, or like a really, really dark brown, almost black clay. Here's the bottom. It is not marked. And with research, I couldn't really find anything. I think it's funny. This just looks like a nose, a little cartoon nose. Just kind of looks like a face with the eyes and the nose, like a little mouth. So there were some likes on it, so that's why I pulled it up. It's beautiful, like light blue with the tan and brown. Very fun color combination. And it looks really pretty in the sunlight, so putting it near a window is what I suggest. Kind of reflect the color off the light. You pull that up. This one is 8.5 inches tall. The opening is just under 3.5. Hi, Kat. Good morning. Good morning. This is just a $12 start. Hi. And we'll go ahead and run it. It is running. It is not marked. There's the bottom again. It's just very pretty colors. Kind of a southwestern kind of colors with the teal, blue, and the tan. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Okay. Let's pull this picture up. I like pictures for spring. Decorate the table and have it ready for events and just outside. It does have like the gold rings. There is some fading to it all the way around. I do have little itty bitty glasses to go with it too. Where do I have a listing for this one? Let me see. Nope. Let's just make one. All right. Let me get this put in and I'll measure it. This is just a $12 start as well. All right. Let's see how tall this is. very, very, very tip, it is 9 3/4. And the width, the widest point is about 6.5. So 9 3/4 by 6.5. And there is a sticker on the bottom. It is Romanian glass. Let me add that to the listing. Hi, for Mother Goose. Here is the sticker on the bottom. Made in Romania. There you go. Made in Romania. Romanian glass. It's very pretty, very well done piece. There's no chips or cracks. The handle's in great condition. Just the fading, a little bit of fading on the glass rings. Re-angle you this way. There we go. All right, $12 start, and that is running. It is 9 3/4 tall by 6.5 inches wide. Hi, Christina. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hi. Thank you for looking at that one. Okay, let's pull out some Ellie Smith. This very fun swung glass candle holder. I'll angle you up so you can see it. Here we go. I might have a listing for this. There it is. So this is Ellie Smith. It is amber glass. It is 12 inches tall to the very tip up here. And it is, let's see, the widest, like 5.5 inches wide. This beautiful swung picture. Look at the beautiful handle with like the added just elegance of it. You can see the candle holder part in there and through here. There's the bottom. Nice and smooth. It's not marked. So it's just based on my research that I can attribute this to Ellie Smith. It does have some hand-blown bubbles on this side. We'll go ahead and run that one. It is running. Just $20 start from the beautiful Ellie Smith. All right, thank you. All right, I think I pulled this out one other time, but pull it out again and see how cute it is. Get this cute, maybe dollhouse or dollhouse blanket holder, quilt holder. Look how cute. I know I was talking to some friends and they have daughters, and like the rats are popular, I think, for the little girls. But like you get an old dollhouse and you have the little rats that are the dolls instead of dolls. And so this is why it caught my eye, because I know that's popular right now with like the 3 like elementary school, like toddler to elementary school kiddos. But like the hearts are so cute and vintage. Be cute for a desk maybe to hold some papers. Maybe you can slide some papers in there on your desk. Let me make a listing for this. Pretty sure I don't have one. There we go. Okay. Dollhouse. Heart blanket holder. I kind of wish it was a full size because I would use it for my house. This is just a little $8 start. Oh, I need to change the box size. I'm thinking maybe the box size is what makes like the combined shipping go up so much. Okay, we publish that. Hi, Hetty. Let me know how you would like that pronounced. Hi, S Stalker, my sunroom chair. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Oh yeah, doilies. That would be so cute. Hetty. Okay. I'm sorry I botched that a little bit. Doilies. That would be so cute. Oh man. Doilies like on a dresser or like even in a display cabinet. That would be cute. Oh, I wish I had my doilies that I have at my booth. That would be cute to show you, even though they're in like their crochet rings. Take those out and show how it would look. Man, that'd be so cute. I love that idea. It is running. Oh, I forgot to measure it. Sorry. It is 8 1/4 height by 8 1/2 wide. All right, thank you for looking. And going with that, I also have these cute little shelves. There's 2 of them. And if you like it all, since they all have the hearts, I can run them together for probably 20. If anybody likes them all together, these shelves will just be 10, 10 for these 2 shelves. What did I say? 10? Okay, let me take a picture of these. I'm going to flip y'all over real quick. Bear with me. All right. Let me turn you. There we go. Okay. Vintage wooden heart. What did I say? 10? Yeah, I'll do 10 for those. Okay. So we are looking at these shelves. We use the other one to hold up. Tilt you down. Here we go. Okay, let's measure them. They are 8 inches by 3 inches by 2 1/4 for the width. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. We're looking at these adorable, like maybe dollhouse or just mini shelves, hand carved wooden shelves. Here's the back with the hooks. Very pretty wood. I almost would want to see what they look like a little oiled up, maybe. Or they're actually a little more rustic, kind of dry, but I'm going to run those for 10. I love the beautiful knot in that. The knot is what makes me want to see what it looks like oiled up. Very rustic, very cute. All right, thank you for looking at those. And I know I said 20 but I can do 15 for all 3 pieces. Since they kind of have the heart theme and they go together so well. Just let me know if you're interested in that. I can do 15 for all 3 pieces. All right. Okay. Got one more off frame that I want to pull for now. I have this very pretty Amari vase. I don't think there was a lid, like to where it was a ginger jar. So I don't even see like any rubbing, and then the gold up here makes me think it is a vase. Here is the bottom marking. That's just much I can get off of there. I love the gold, and I like the very pretty spring colors with the cherry blossoms. Very, very pretty. Make a listing. This is just a $5 start. We'll do this one for $5. Reminds me of Mulan, the second one, where like the princesses are in the chariot. Okay. Hi, Sequoia's Vintage. Good morning. Welcome in. We're looking at this beautiful vase. Oh, hi. With the beautiful florals. Good morning. And the cherry blossoms and the chariot. Lots of pretty colors on there. Very reflective, as you can see. We're just running this for $5. Oh, let's see. It is 7.5 inches tall. Kind of a bulbousy 7.5 by 5.5 inches, and it's running. Very reflective. Hi, Vintage Camel. Hello again. I hope you had a great weekend. All right, thank you for looking. All right, let's move to some bigger pieces, just what I have on the table, and then we can go back to smaller ones. Tilt you back up so you can see. I know I've said I love flowers, but I also love windmills. My grandma always collected the blue and white Delft porcelain, the Holland porcelain, and that's just what it reminds me of when I see a windmill. There is some paint rubbing. It is not chipping. It's just a little bit of age being with other things. There's no chips. It's just the rubbing off of the paint just down there. just on that very bottom. And it's a beautiful windmill scene, kind of fades as it goes to the back. You can see the hand painting marks, like the brush strokes. The back is very simple, but with the beautiful sunset. It does have crazing, but no chips or cracks. Feel that edge real quick. It is really pretty. I'm doing all larger pieces with some exceptions at $20 starts. As you can see, maybe this beautiful swung glass will not be a $20 start. It'll be $60. So I have two of those if anybody's interested. One's 17 inches and one's 19 inches. But pretty much all the other larges that I'll bring out will be $20 starts, including this beautiful piece. It is right at a foot, 12 inches. The opening is 4.5 by 3.25. Let me make a listing for this one. There we go. Oh, and here's the bottom. Sorry. It is marked Bell. You can see that Bell in. I haven't been able to make that out with like CB53. Oh, it's like an N, and then like it's number 1, I believe is what it says right there. I think it's a decently old piece, more vintage. I wouldn't call it antique or anything, but definitely has some age with all of the crazing and that the markings on the bottom. Vintage, hand painted, porcelain. Windmill scene, porcelain vase, marked B. Bell. $20, oh, not 28, 20. I changed the weight on this because just the packaging is going to boost it up. And keep this one on combined shipping since it's so like flat. Get that loaded up. There's just some instrumental, I believe I looked up worship music. Just very peaceful worship instrumental music. YouTube is great for all that background music. I love it. All right, and this one is running. It is 12 inches by like 4.5 at the top. This wider part is 5.25. Yeah, I love having the music in the background. It's very nice. All right, thank you for looking at that. Okay, just because it's right here, go ahead and pull this vase up. Tilt you up. It looks lit from the inside. Oh, this vase with the sun shining in? Yeah. It looks like it's on fire over here. It's very pretty, especially in a windowsill. I could definitely see that. Okay, so this is Viking. Yes, the epic group. Make sure what size this is. This one is the 17 inches. It's funny, like the 17, the shorter one is squattier, so this part is bigger. I had it at $80 start. I'm going to put it down to $60. Make sure the weight is okay. And then move to stage. Okay. Yes, the Epic 6-petal footed amber glass Viking vase. Again, 17, and like the width is guesstimated at 4.5 wide, and the 19-inch tall one is 4. I think it's funny that it's like shorter but squattier. Okay. So this is a bigger start point, but it was on here on the table, so I thought I'd show you. Let me tilt you up a little bit more so you can see the mouth. There we go. Very solid piece. No chips or cracks, no damage, excellent condition. And yeah, like you can see the sun shining through it because it is so like thick right here. Just makes it look like fire. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to run it. Oh. Let me change that real quick so we can run it. Change both of them. Like I said, I'm trying to sell off to those who will enjoy the larger items because we are moving and I don't want anything to get broken in transit. So get that one changed. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me while I change these over. Taller one is fixed. The shorter one fixed. There we go. Fix one more. I have it pulled up. Okay. Those are ready. I do apologize. Let me pull that back up. I do have quite a bit of Viking pieces if anybody's interested in seeing those. Hi, Cat Bella. Good morning. We are going to run this 17-inch by 4.5 wide. Let me change that on the listing. Here we go. Okay. It is a higher price point. Good morning. Thank you for popping in, Catvella. Good morning. Hi, Becca. Thank you for joining me. I know it's a higher price point, but I had it on the table, so let's just see how it goes. This is the 17-inch. I do have a 19-inch, and that one's a little skinnier at 4 inches wide. I had them at 80s, but dropped them down to 60. All right, thank you for looking. We'll keep it up here so we can just enjoy its beautifulness. Let's do this Fitz and Floyd picture. Hi, BBW. Good morning. I haven't shown this one before other than like scanning the shelves. It does have a call out, and I'll show that to you. It's a decent call out, so this item's just going to be 10. So even though it's a larger item, it is Fitz and Floyd. Leaf and flowers picture. Just 10. That is. We'll publish that. Let me turn you back this way. Welcome back, Lindsay. Okay, so we are showing off this beautiful Fitz and Floyd picture. It does have a decent call out. Unfortunately, the beautiful butterfly wing is broken. Let me tilt you down. I know it's hard to see sometimes in the chat. There we go. I'll move it back a little bit. There we go. So right here, the one little wing, it's a little chippy chip. But no other damage. The beautiful basket weave of it is so pretty. And then facing this side, you don't want to show the butterfly. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mona. Beyond Treasures. We're looking at this beautiful Fitz and Floyd. It's a classic. And here is that call out. Unfortunately, the butterfly is damaged. That's why it's only 10, even though it's a decent size item. Our large items are just going to be $20 starts today. But this side looks magnificent facing this way. If you just have it on a shelf in your kitchen, which I might do if it doesn't go home to anybody today. It is 9 inches tall, and with the handle, which is in excellent condition, no chips or cracks other than that unfortunate butterfly. It is 9 inches wide. We'll just go ahead and run it. $10 start on this Fitz and Floyd with the unfortunate butterfly chip. Hi, Mimi. Good morning. All right, thank you for looking at that. Get that out of the way. If you see anything that's already been run and you want to take a look at it again, just let me know. I'll be happy to do so. I have this beautiful, I think it might be crystal vase. No markings. It has like the diamond point design and almost like like some of the other glass vases with the pulled feather look. That's what that looks like. Pretty sure this is pressed. So it just has... Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. I have another item I can run for $1. Let me run this one, and I'll do that raid item next. Thank you for so much. I hope you had an amazing show. Let's see, crystal, diamond point, and feather like design. This vase is just $10 start. Hi, Wavy Davy. Oh. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. All right. This is 8 5/8 tall and 4 1/4 wide at the mouth. There's no chips or cracks. And there's the inside, the beautiful like diamond point with the reflection on that. That's what I love about it. Kind of high scroll, it pulls in the light in here. All right, and that's just a $10 start. It is running. Very pretty design. All right, amazing. Thank you for looking. Okay, let me do that $1 start. We'll do this fun DPS Paula marked softer diamond point, diamond optic vase. Here we go. Diamond optic. Start this at $1. Drop that weight down a little bit. It's not as heavy as the last one. Hi, Blue Daisy. So we got a raid, and so we're just gonna run this vintage DPS, and it's Paula, like smoky, like brown gray color. Let me see if I can get something behind it to show you that beautiful color. Oop. You can see like a brown, smoky color to that base. It's just running for $1. It is running. Oh, it is 9 inches tall. The opening is just slightly under 4 inches. All right, thank you for looking at that. Hi, Vidora. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Okay, what else is up here? Let me get this guy. I haven't pulled him down for a show, I don't think. Just shown him on the shelves, like with the scan. There we go. Sorry to keep moving you all around. Okay, so he is solid wood. Decent weight. Get a weight right here real quick. He is just over 3.5 pounds. solid carved piece of wood. Very pretty hand painting. Hi, Star Camaro. Hello again. You got the little hair mane coming back. There's no damage. The ears and the horns are intact. Beautiful carved eye, just simple. And then cute little nose and mouth. Actually take him off the stand so he's a little saying hi a little bit more. This will be a large item, so $20 start on this guy. We'll get him full frame. Ooh, sorry to shake you around. Sorry. There we go. Okay. He is 3.5 pounds, but let's see how tall he is. Hand carved, hand painted giraffe. Let's see how tall he is to his ears. 14 inches tall. Yeah, had to take combined shipping off since he is so heavy. Okay. Look how cool he is. Hi, Star. Hello again. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, let's get him running. I didn't show you the bottom. See, like, just solid piece of wood. Like, all handmade, hand done. He's so cute. Very cool with a bunch of, like, glass around him. Like, even some amber glass sitting next to them. All right, he is running. $20 start on this beautiful carved giraffe. All right, thank you. And since it's already here in frame, let me run this clear glass apothecary. It's got some teeth on it still. Scared me for a second. I thought it was a crack. I was like, there wasn't a crack on that the other day. Okay. I will clean it to the best of my ability. But there's no chips or cracks. The lid is completely intact. No flea bites or anything. And then no flea bites or anything. This is just like a popped bubble right here from the hand blown. Here's the bottom. It is decently dusty and dirty with my fingerprints on it as well. Be cool to display like the candy eggs in for Easter. Let's pull that up. It is running. Didn't mean to start that so quick. It is 12.5 inches tall. It is running just for 20. Larger items are $20 starts today. We just have a few more large items and then we can start doing smalls again. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. And now I even have this extra large vase. Let me go ahead and get a weight on that one. It is just over 6 pounds. but it still shouldn't be too bad for shipping because it's not like super tall. Let me see if I have a listing for this. Do. And it does glow. It's Tarnowick Polish glass, Amberina. It's very pretty. Especially this top red part that glows. Let me turn off the light and show you. So you can see it glows right at the rim. And then I believe it down here. So right at the rim, you can see it. So it does glow. Um, 12 inches tall by 6.5. It's just heavy is the thing. Make sure the weight is good on it. Yeah, okay. You see what the shipping... Oh, it's running. I keep pressing the wrong button. It is running. $20 start. Beautiful Polish glass. All right. Thank you for looking. Okay. I have another fun vintage hand-painted vase with some crazing. Hi, Maud Mary. Good morning. Looking at some beautiful large items, and then we'll work our way down to the smaller items. The large items are just $20 starts today. Let me make a listing for this one. Can't remember if this one is marked on the bottom or not. Let me double check. Blue and black hand painted vintage vase. And this one is 14 inches tall. Just a $20 start on this guy. Hi, Maureen. Good afternoon now. Yes. It is made in Holland. Roman is the marking up here, but it does say made in Holland here. Not sure what this is, but I'm thinking this is a pretty old vase. Not sure about antique, but a good vintage piece. I think it says Holland. Do y'all see Holland on there? That's Holland, right? Or Thailand? No, it's not Thailand. It's Holand, but I don't know what the letter before that is right here. Yes, it is a hexagon base. And a hexagon base. Very cool shape. And it kind of like, is dusty. It will be dusted and cleaned before it comes to its next owner. But it does have like a fun like dip, very floral like shape up there to it. Very fun shape. I haven't seen like this, anything like this one. Usually round or oval, you know. And then like the castle with the ship coming in. It's just very fun. I love this piece. All right. It is just a $20 starts and it is running. 14 inches tall. Beautiful castle with the trees. Made in Holland, marked Roman on the bottom. Welcome back, Ziada. Hello, thank you. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's look at our Capodimonte guy. I'm going to raise him up a little bit. He is fun. I think it'd be really cool for an office piece. On the shelf office piece. His toes are intact. His fingers are intact. His little pipe is intact. His face is intact. More fingers are intact. Hi, Reggie Mac. Good afternoon. Welcome back, Emily. Thank you. Rontique. Hi, Skinny. 64. Thank you, everybody. We are looking at this beautiful, I was going to say young man, but young, old, either way. He's pretty cool. Just the two call outs. One is on his little hanky right here, which kind of makes it a little more like a hanky, I feel like. Looks like that was a repair. It's actually a really good job. Underneath, and then a little chip on top, and then just some like rubbing right here. It's not even a chip on the end of his shirt, but that is the only, and then like rubbing right here on his hat, which with like the light color right here anyway, can hardly even tell. Hello. So he is cool. He's really cool. No other call outs. That's it. Just those little ones. Just the detail of his shirt, like the wrinkles as if he's sitting there. Hello, Beyond Treasures. Welcome back. Looking at this guy. Look at all that detail. Very cool office piece, I feel like. Another little teeny one. Hi, Brannon. Very cool Capodimonte guy. Sitting on the bench, chilling with his pipe. The crazy thing is that his pipe is intact. That's what I think. All right, let's show you the bottom. Made in Italy, Capodimonte. Marking. No other markings. No damage on the bottom either. He's got one little shoe. I don't know where the other one is. It's not broken. He's just... Oh. Sitting behind him. All right. And he is just $20 start today as well. I was liking him up, but you can't really see his cool face that tall. All right. He is just like 9 3/4 tall. He is 7 1/4 wide. I think I have a listing for him. Nope. Okay. Let's add him in. All right. He is Capodimonte, old man on a bench. He is also just a $20 start. Drop him down in weight just a little bit. Looks like his shipping ground, the SPS ground, it's about $6 to $13. So just under $15 shipping for him, just depending on where you're at. Maybe if I do a little bit smaller box, because he'll ship by himself. I'm not going to do combined shipping on him. There we go. Absolutely. Let me get those out. Reggie, I'll pull those out in just a moment. We are running the old man, the very wise old man. He's just so wise, he's chilling. Hi, Stitch. Welcome in. All right, thank you for looking. Let me grab the Coca-Cola cards. A little bit buried. Let me grab them. Sorry. Thank you for having me pull that out. I found an item that I was needing to show. Another item I was needing to show. Okay. Excuse me, fella. All right. So here is the cards. Comes in its own 10. Little dentage. Some age to it over here on the 10 itself. And then here we go. Lift this up a little bit. Tilt you down. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay. So it comes with its own marking pad. And the cards are still in the plastic. Look how fun. Just the design on the cards themselves are cute. I'm going to say this pen does not work. I mean, it works as a mechanism, but I don't think it works. So it does not mark, but you can probably put a new piece in there just to keep all the pieces together. And then I do also, to go with it, have, how do they have it in there? There we go. Sorry about that. It also comes with a couple coasters. Just a little dusty. Sorry about that. So the 2 coasters and the container is what it all comes with. Let me pull that up. Um, 6 3/4 is that diameter, and it is running. The 2 coasters and the card set, and the pin inside just needs a new cartridge put in it. And Reggie is in. Thank you so much, Reggie. That is yours. Congratulations. All right. Let me see what else I can pull up. Oh, I have this piece. Very pretty. What would that be? Is this a quartz or a marble? Very pretty veining. I'll get the rest of that sticker off of there before I ship it out. No damage. This is just like a rock stone marking. One side of a bookend, a little Aztec looking piece. He is just a $12 start. Let me get his picture real quick. All right, there we go. Hi, Real Vintage. We're looking at this beautiful Mayan statue, like Aztec style statue. The beautiful marbling agate stone bookend or statue by itself. He is 4.5 inches tall. He's just a $12 start. He's running. You're very welcome, Reggie. Thank you. Thank you. I do have a Hager planter I'm going to pull out next. Thank you for looking at that. All right, let's see what's next. Doing some, I guess we're moving on to some medium items. And I'll just have these at $12 starts. Let's do $12 start on this Hager. Hi, Jody. Good afternoon. Okay, look how pretty these golden, yellow, and tans are on this beautiful Hager. It's the 225, made in USA. Kind of speckled ombre glaze. It is 5 1/4 wide by 8 1/4 long. It is running for $12. Beautiful Hager planter. It's the marking on the bottom. No damage, no chips, no cracks. Great spring piece. All right, thank you for looking at that one. We do 2 more like medium-sized items. And then I have 1 more large, and then we'll move on to smalls. And I do have jewelry I can pull out as well if anybody's interested in jewelry. Silver tone, gold tone, sterling, costume, all the above. So here's a cute little mushroom, a little retro teapot cover. This side is all good. This side does have a little chippy chip right there. Put that on the handle side of your teapot and you won't even notice. A little rose gold tone handle at the top. It's got the foam on the inside. Made in Japan sticker right there. There we go. Pull that one up. Can't remember what I have the start at. I'll do a $5 start on this guy today. All right, and he is so hard to tell. 5 1/2 inches tall by 5 1/2 wide. So 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then here's that call out again, just this corner piece. It's so sad. This came with the teapot and everything, and of course I dropped it. So just trying to find it a home, find it a teapot to live on, and is running as well. Was it 5 1/2 by 5 1/2? No. Yeah, 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Vintage retro teapot cover, made in Japan. Thank you for taking a look. Okay, I have this beautiful sugar bowl, or whatever you want it to be, toothpick holder. Kind of realizing this might not be the actual lid for it, but it's going to come with it if you're interested. Some geisha ware. Here's the geisha ladies. Very pretty. Stunning red. There's not a lot of wear. I'm guessing this was the teapot lid that it just got married to because of the hole, but it still works if you want to cover it up with that. And then here is the bottom. Hand painted, made in Japan. The beautiful geisha ladies with the gilding and the moriagi like raised bumps. Hi, Mimi. We're looking at this beautiful piece. Let me take a picture. Covered sugar. This is just a $8 start. Nope, $6 start. Sorry. We changed the weight on this. Make sure it's combined This can go with something else. You change that. All right, geisha ware, double handle covered sugar dish, and is running. Handle to handle, it is 6 inches, and about 3.5 inches tall. All right, thank you for looking. Okay. I have one more large piece. Let's do a slag glass shade, hanging shade, slag glass, leaded slag glass. All the panels are intact. The lead is in good condition. And here's the top. Hi, Heron TB. This is very nice. Yeah. So this will be a $25 start. And it'll have to ship by itself. I mean, I'm sure you understand with all these panels, you don't want anything bumping into those. The nice drapery bottom. Stunning. Let me make a listing for this one. Slag lamp? Is that what it's called? No, slag glass swag lamp. Lampshade, right? Am I saying that right? Swag lamp shade with slag glass. This is a $25 start. We change the weight on this. Oh, let me turn off the combined shipping too. I don't want to put this with anything else. Hi, M. Danny. Welcome in. Okay. So the hole at the top where the light would go in is 2.5 inches, just in case you need to look for hardware. And then the top, like outer ring, is 4 inches. It is, let me do it from the inside, 6.5 inches tall. And let me flip it over to get the main diameter for it. It is 9 3/4 wide for the main diameter. And you can see it's kind of showing orangey, but it's more like very small hints of orange and more of like a brown tan slag swirl, if that makes sense. Hi, Emmanis. And then there's the inside. No damage. Like I said, this inner circle is 2 1/4. Let me get that right measurement for hardware purposes. 2 3/8 is that inner circle. It is a decent weight because of all the glass, but just a stunning piece. All right, it is running. Swag lamp. Is that what it's called? Correct me if I'm wrong. Swag hanging lamp. I mean, am I correct on that? I'm not even sure. Okay, I'll let you stare at it some more. I need to go get my charger. My phone's dying. Forgot to plug it in last night. Okay. Let's switch over to some small, medium to small items. There we go. Okay, thank you for looking. I might just take this to our new house and try to find a spot for it. I have a much larger one that I have hanging up in here, a blue one that I'm definitely taking with us. Okay. This might be Italian or Portuguese, maybe. It has the Italian feel, and it has the crazing, just a little picture or beautiful vase. I like both sides. If you're feeling fun and powerful, this, you flip it over if you're feeling more dainty and elegant for this side. This is just an $8 start. 6.5 inches tall. I might have a listing for this. New. Okay. Let me make a listing. Hand painted floral picture, brown accents. $8 start on this one. Drop that weight down. Oh, make it back to combined shipping for this one. There we go. Made it a little bit lighter, smaller box, combined shipping. It is running. No markings, no. I believe I looked it up before, and I think it is Portuguese. Let me pull it up real quick. I have it saved somewhere. So I have it saved as Bassano, which is an Italian. I don't know if he's the potter or just the painter. Ceramic picture. So it will be Italian. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, I just had to pull it up in my saved listings info that I had. So it is Italian. Just no markings on it. Unmarked Italian little picture vase. I can run it again if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm just gonna move it on back here. Let me pull up another item that I have cloisonne. I have other pottery. Actually, I have a few more larger items that I'd like to show. Just to see if I can send it to someone else. I have these beautiful bowls. The kind of sage green with the mustardy yellow. One of these has a better marking on the bottom, so let me pull these out. So I can get you the right. I believe it's Ceramica Ternana. There's the marking on there. One of these has the way better one. Yeah, it says the better marking. Ternana Ceramica bowls. They all have the same design. Let me see how much they weigh all together, just to make sure we get the right shipping for you. Hey, Crazy Cash. Who else did I miss? Oh, it went away. Let me see how much these weigh. So all together, these are 3.5 pounds. And then it's a set of 4 bowls. You can see this one has some call outs right here. I think that's the only one. This bottom one has one too. There's some little call outs throughout, some rubbing. I guess that's a decent call out right there. But hi, Terry Griffin, Heather, Desert Wind Vintage, B Brown. Sorry I missed everybody earlier. Welcome in, welcome in. We're looking at these beautiful bowls. There are some call outs around the edge. Hi, Adina. I think there's at least one on each one. So these will just be $18 for all 4. We make a quick listing. Of 4 Ternana. I think I can keep combined shipping on those because they'll stay together pretty well. Still have room in a little bit bigger box. Hi, Dane Mommy. Good morning. All right, these are going to run for $18. There are some call outs along the edges. I think they all have at least one call out. They are 8.5 in diameter, and they are running. Thank you for looking. Here's another large item that will start at $20. It's California Pottery Metlocks. It's the Poppy Trail. serving dish. Look how pretty. Perfect spring center display plate for your table. It's 14¼ inch long and 11 inches wide. And this is Poppy Trail by Matlocks, California Pottery. Said 14 inches by 11. Is that what I said? Yeah. This is a $20 start. Let me change the box. All right, and it is running. Look at the pretty flowers. It's kind of a raised relief design all the way around. All right, thank you for looking. I have a beautiful Red Wing, like freeform plate. Bowl serving dish. All right, and it's at its longest is 13 by 10¼ and there's the fun Red Wing marking, fun vintage art pottery, kind of a like robin's egg with the speckles, robin's egg blue. This is $12 starts. No damage, just some schmutz, and I'll get the sticker marking off of there before it goes to a new home. And that is running as well. Okay, promise one more larger item. This fun Talavera plate. Thank you, thank you. Fun ceramic. Here's the back, already marked lead-free. Hecho in Mexico. Look how pretty. Look at those fun patterns. I do have a plate hanger wire. I'm not sure if it fits, but if it does, I can send it with this. Hi, Arthacker. Hello. Good to see you again. We're looking at this fun Talavera plate. There it is in all its glory. The beautiful colors. It is lead-free, so you can use it to eat on, which kind of scare me because it's so pretty. But I think I have a wire plate hanger that I can send with it if it fits. If anybody's interested in this, let me pull that up. There it is. $20 start on this one. And it has 11¾ diameter. So a good dinner plate / could be even a serving plate. That is running as well. Talavera made in Mexico lead-free plates starting at $20. Got the raised relief dots on there. All right, and I do have jewelry I can pull out if anybody's interested. All right, let's pull out some smaller / lighter items. I have the Fun Wishing Well. This one is McCoy Wishing Well with the original chain attached to the bucket. Super fun vintage piece. I used to have a listing. McCoy Brown Wishing Well with original chain and bucket handle. This is a $16 start. We changed the weight on this. There we go. $16 start on this McCoy Wishing Well. It is 6.5 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide. And it is running. It's got the original chain. And it's attached to the bucket. Hi, JTS. Good afternoon. And there's McCoy, USA. No callouts. Thank you for looking. Let's do this pineapple glass dish. Picture. It is footed. It's so cute with the like diamond shape raised pattern on it. $12 start on this guy. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Afternoon. All right. This one is 7.5 inches tall. There is one call out here. I think that's it. The inner lip chip, but it's on like the very inner lip. You won't see it on the outside, sitting on the dish. And let me check here. And then this one's good. So it's just the one inner lip chip on that. The feet are in great condition. And then, oh, there's a call out on the pineapple up here. Little chip up here. And right here. That is it. So the one up here. A little bitty flea bite on here. And on the inside lid right there. Right there. And that is running for $12. Very pretty sun-catching pineapple dish. Thank you, thank you. Let's pull up this camel. Artisan Rinconada, which is the one call out here. Hi, Velvet Chair Vintage. Let's pull up this guy. He's just a $12 start as well. He is running. He's 4 inches. Yeah, by 4 inches. Yep. 4 inches by 4 inches. The one call out on the saddle. And there's the marking. Artisan Rinconada. Thank you, thank you. I have this cute little tulle and beaded hair Brett. It's marked Paris. Clip Paris. Hi, Mama B. And it does work. Very cute with the felted back, the tulle. Nice little rhinestones on there. Cute for a little girl. This is just a $5 start. Rhinestone. $5 start. I think I need to turn it to some upbeat jazz. I'm fading. I need to finish my caffeine as well. That's my bad. Okay, let's run this one. It's actually decent length, like 4 inches. 4 inches wide on the rhinestone little barrette hair clip. Mark Paris. All right, thank you, thank you. Let's see, I got some carved stone critters. Let me pull those down. Pulled some other paperweights since they're heavy and I'll be moving at the end of the week. Don't really want them wrapped up with everything else. I'll probably do another show tomorrow, just to see what else I can send off to new homes. Got some more paperweights, some fun carved resin letter openers, and the fun stone creatures. These will be $5 starts and the paperweights are $20 starts. Cute little stone dragonfly with his little yellow eyes. And a cute owl. I think this is the perfect stone for this owl. Like, the colors just hit in all the right spots. He's got all his toes. His tail and ears are all there. Let's just run this guy. And he is 1 inch, no, 2 inches, 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches tall. He's just going for a 5. Cute little stone owl. 1.5 inches long, starting at 5. All right, let's do the dragonfly. Here's the bottom. There's the top. Very cutely carved. He's running for 5 as well. I believe he's 1.5 inches as well. Yep, right at 1.5 inches. Carved stone dragonfly. Thank you. Let's do this carved little dragon. All right. He is running as well. He is all intact. The bottom. The carving detail on each side. Thank you, thank you. Here is an elephant resin, not cold, letter opener. And these are 5 each as well. That's running. This one is 4 1/4, just under 4.5 long. Little letter opener. Thank you for looking. This next one also has elephants. This one is plastic. And it is 6 3/4 long. A little bit more like lace design to it. $5 start. 6.5 inches long. How meowvelous. Good afternoon. We're looking at this little letter opener, carved plastic. Hi, thank you for joining me and saying hi and just having fun. We're gonna run this paperweight for 20. Oh. Oh no, I did the wrong one. Let's see if I can duplicate. All right. Let's run this one. It's like a lava. There's the bottom. Extra clear. Very fun. Paperweight. Thank you for looking at that. Let's do the globe. Oh, meant to just move it to stage, but this globe is running. There's the bottom. Cobalt blue, smooth and satin glass. Thank you. And I have one more paperweight. Let me dust her off a little bit. It has been my house hippo. I think it's time to move her along. She's a little heavy to take with me. Maybe someone else's, and I'll find myself a new one. Very cool detailing with the nose, like a swirl in there. Clear glass house hippo paperweight. She is also a $20 start. Change the weight on her. Hi, Sung Sam. Hi. Good afternoon. All right. We are running. Hi, CZ. Welcome in. We're about to run this beautiful 5.5 long hippo by 3.25. She's been my house hippo. I think it's time to move her along. My own collection. Hi. How are you? We run her. She is running. Clear bottom, but no marking. Just a little bit of scratching down there, but no damage, no markings. Very clear piece. Thank you for looking at her. Let's see. Let's look at this beautiful lady, mom and daughter piece. I am very good, thank you. Hi, J Sweet. Who else did I miss? And JC Bug. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming in. While you're looking at her, I'm gonna need to pump this music up, change it to some like upbeat jazz or something. Give me one moment. That is Paul Sebastian, mom and daughter. Little statue. Let me see if I like this one. Sell your house as is without the hassle of cost repairs or realtor fees. There we go. That's better. Okay. Much better music for the afternoon. Okay. So this is Paul Sebastian, I believe 1990. No damage. There we go. Paul Sebastian. No damage. Beautiful blue and white for mom's dress, and like a very, very pale pink for the daughter's dress. See if you can see. There we go. Now you can see the distinction there. Very fun hair intricacies on there. We pull them up. They are 7 inches tall. 7.5 actually. And they are running. They're so cute. Blonde with the very pale blue, pale pink. It's very elegant and dainty mom and daughter piece. Okay. Let me do a couple more. What else do I want to pull out? Let me do this plate. I pulled this out last show, but I love it so much. And then I have 1 or 2 more pieces. Look at this Majolica piece with the cool apple. I'm pretty sure I do have a plate hanger wire for this, if anybody's interested in this piece. This will be a $12 start. It's 6 3/4 wide. No markings. It's redware. And I'll be assuming it's Italian, but it could be Portugal. Little call out up here. It's on the back. The little cute little ladybug. Perfect for spring. We're going to run it. It is running. $12 start for this beautiful apple and ladybug Majolica piece. Thank you for looking. If anybody is on Facebook and wants to give me a follow on my resale page, it's Morai Vines, just like on here. You'll find it in the pages. Go ahead and follow me so I can start streaming onto there as well. I need 100 followers before it'll let me stream my videos, these lives on there. I would really appreciate the follow. Let's do this Italian Ikebana style vase. And I do have a metal flower frog that I can put with it. It's a fun spring, like teal, blue-green pattern color. There's the bottom. Italy. Iridescence all throughout. Look, you can even see it on the bottom. Hi, Jolene. Hello, hello. Good morning. Monday afternoon. It's in great condition. Looks like there was some gold along the edge and it's pretty worn, but no chips or cracks throughout. And then here is the metal flower frog that fits perfectly in there. Just get a little bit of adhesive to keep it in there, like that sticky floral, like green stuff, like that tacky stuff to hold it in there. All right. So it's for the $20 starts, and it comes in its original box. And that is started. This little opening is 3 1/4, and it's just 3 inches tall, and 7 1/4 wide. All right. If anybody's interested in jewelry, I can pull some of that out for a little bit. Gold tone, silver tone, costume, sterling, if anybody's interested. Otherwise, we'll just end it here. And I'll see you hopefully later this week. We are going to be moving into a new house on Friday. Anything you see here and anything in the store, if I don't get a chance to do a show tomorrow, I'll convert everything to buy it now. And through the end of the month, if you put in MORYE, MORYE, hi Miss Muffet. If you put in MORYE 20 as a coupon code for 20% off for anything you find in the bin. If nobody wants to do any jewelry, then we'll raid into somebody. And then I'll eventually convert everything to buy it now. So once everything's buy it now, you can put it in your cart and put in that coupon code MORYE, MORYE 20 to get 20% off until the end of the month. All right, guys, let's see who we can raid into. Let's do Miss Gretchen. Oh, let's do Keenly Kristen. Looks like she's in a snowstorm blizzard, so let's lift her up and bring a good show